Picture yourself basking in the sun on a beautiful beach, enjoying mouth-watering street food and exploring lush jungles filled with exotic wildlife. Now here's the kicker. All of this can be yours without draining your bank account. We are talking about Indonesia, a tropical paradise of 13,466 islands. Islands with a secret. They're a budget traveler's dream. But how exactly can you make the most of your money across this island nation? So you've decided to embark on a budget-friendly adventure in Indonesia. Great choice. But with over 13,000 islands to choose from, where do you start? Indonesia is a treasure trove of islands, each with its unique charm and price tag. Bali, the poster child of Indonesian tourism, tends to be pricier compared to its neighbors. But here's the insider tip. Even in Bali, you can live on a budget. Two travelers can manage on about $20 a day, covering a private room, delicious meals, and even a rented scooter for exploration. For a more budget-friendly experience, consider places like Java and Sumatra. Here, the cost of living is lower, making it ideal for frugal adventurers. Just keep in mind that in remote regions like the Alor Archipelago or the distant Maluku Islands, prices can be higher due to transportation costs. Surprisingly, Indonesia's rainy season, October to April, can be a budget traveler's paradise. Prices drop across the board. Accommodations, tours, and flights all become more affordable. And here's the bonus. The rains are typically short and followed by sunny days, perfect for exploring. Unless you're planning extreme adventures like jungle treks or volcano climbs, consider visiting during the rainy season. It's a beautiful, budget-friendly time to be in Indonesia. Just steer clear of Christmas school holidays and New Year's for the best deals. Don't want to be caught in the tourist frenzy? Avoid peak holiday periods. These times, which include school holidays, major festivals, and public holidays, bring a surge of tourists and inflated prices. Instead, opt for shoulder seasons or off-peak periods when crowds thin out and prices drop. This is your ticket to a peaceful and budget-friendly experience. Now that you've picked your perfect Indonesian island and timed your trip, let's deep dive into some essential travel planning tips to keep your budget in check. First off, consider signing up for services like Jack's Flight Club, your ticket to affordable flights. These platforms alert you to flight deals you might otherwise miss, helping you save big on airfare. When it comes to domestic travel within Indonesia, keep an eye out for budget-friendly domestic airlines. Garuda Indonesia, AirAsia, and Lion Air are your go-to carriers, offering competitive prices to get you between the main islands. To give you an idea, you can hop from Jakarta to Bali for around $45, or make your way from Bali to Labuan Bajo, your gateway to Komodo, for as little as $35. Now, let's talk about accommodation. While you can certainly book in advance, there's a savvy budget traveler's trick worth mentioning. Consider booking just the first night or two of your stay. Why, you ask? Well, because some of the best deals can often be found locally, especially in bustling areas like Kuta. And here's the kicker. Private rooms can be as low as $2 in some parts of Indonesia, making dorms a rare sight. For longer stays, think about renting a bungalow or villa through platforms like Airbnb. You'd be surprised how much you can save compared to nightly hotel rates, with air-conditioned double rooms in Bali going for as little as $8 per night, breakfast included. Plus, if you're up for the adventure, you can score a self-catering bungalow in central Ubud for less than $6 per night when booking for a full month. Now that's budget-smart travel planning for you. Speaking of that, we have budget travel trips for you as well. One of the most affordable and popular ways to explore is by renting scooters. These nifty little two-wheelers can cost as little as $2 a day when rented for a week or more. However, keep in mind that driving in Indonesia, especially in places like Bali with its bustling motorbike traffic, can be quite an adventure in itself, so ensure you're comfortable with the idea. If you're looking for an extra layer of safety and security, consider upgrading to a car. Surprisingly, even this option won't put a massive dent in your budget, with daily rates averaging around $10. What sweetens the deal is the low cost of petrol, which is less than 50 cents per liter, 13 cents per gallon. So, self-driving in Indonesia can be an economical and practical choice, especially if you're traveling with friends or family. Alternatively, you can hire a car with a driver for approximately $20 to $30 if you prefer to leave the driving to someone else and focus on enjoying the scenery. Now, let's talk about getting around locally and satisfying your taste buds without burning a hole in your pocket. Say hello to ride-sharing apps like Grab and Gojek, which are incredibly popular and wallet-friendly in Indonesia. With Grab, you'll have access to thousands of vehicles, making transportation a breeze. These apps ensure you pay local rates for your rides, sparing you from the hassles of haggling or deciphering complex conversations with drivers. It's a simple and economical way to get from point A to point B. When it comes to hopping between islands, consider ferry options. While ferries can be erratic and time-consuming, they are one of the most affordable ways to connect to different parts of Indonesia. For example, you can embark on a week-long ferry journey from Labuan Bajo to Bali for less than $20, but be prepared for the 33-hour ride. It's an adventure in itself. For exploring larger islands like Java and parts of Sumatra, long-distance buses and trains are budget-friendly options. As a general rule of thumb, you can expect to pay around $1.50 for each hour of travel on a train. If you prefer the road, bus tickets are usually slightly cheaper and faster than trains in most parts of Indonesia. Finally, let's talk about satisfying your hunger without emptying your wallet. Indonesia offers a delightful array of affordable local food options, from nasi goreng, fried rice, to mie goreng, fried noodles, usually costing less than $1 for a single plate meal. The beauty of these dishes is that they are cooked fresh on the spot, ensuring you enjoy delicious ingredients without breaking the bank. And if you're lucky enough to be in the West Sumatran city of Padang, you can dive into the world of Masakan Padang eateries, where a buffet-style feast will set you back around $2. These places are scattered throughout the country, so you're in for a treat without the hefty bill. Let's break down daily costs in Indonesia. A street coffee is 30 cents, while a cappuccino might be $2.50. Local eats like fried rice or noodles cost less than $1, but tourist spots can charge around $4. For drinks, cocktails at happy hour bars go for $5, while a beer at a hotel bar is $3. A 1.5-liter water bottle is just 25 cents. Activity-wise, renting a surfboard is $3.50, and a 90-minute yoga class is around $10. Mix affordable local options with occasional treats to manage your budget effectively. Whether sipping street coffee or enjoying seaside cocktails, Indonesia caters to different budgets. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and comment down below which destination you would like us to cover next.